5. There was nobody signed up for that, I don't believe.
Nope.
We need to mention item 5A.
Yeah.
Public hearing for reemployment of Mary Wormley, 7th grade teacher. The Kansas City Schools will take action on Ms. Wormley's rehire on Resolution 11H on this board agenda. Item number 6, reports of the treasurer.
I really don't have anything to report other than we're just trying to get things closed out for this year, and come July 1, we'll start up the next year. And I think I sent you guys out an email about some of those bigger funds. So, yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks, Joe. Motion to accept.
Wingfield.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Tasha.
Mrs. Heidinger? Mr. Ludley?
Yes.
Mr. Wingfield?
Yes.
Mr. Carmine?
Yes.
Mr. Hensel?
Yes.
Item number 7, superintendent's reports.
The only thing I just wanted to mention is I just got, 3 emails today about the budget process in the state, and they've made it, I think I put it in the email maybe that I sent, but it's been through the House, through the Senate, and obviously started with the governor, and so now it's in a conference committee, and so they can come out of that a lot of different directions, but there's a lot of parts of this budget bill that will impact school funding, and there are concerns that some of them are pretty significant and could, we could stand to lose as much as over $1 million a year, depending on what they decide to go with. So we're hopeful that it won't be on that opposite, or of that extreme, but there are a lot of districts watching this really careful, and we will know in the next 2 weeks what that decision is. So hopefully, the cooler heads prevail, and it's not as not as radical of a change, but we'll see. So that's
Okay.
it.
Thanks, Chad.
And we didn't have any board committees that met.
No board committees. Okay. And there was no old business.
Nope.
Motion to accept.
No, we don't need to do that one.
We don't need to do that
No.
one. All right. Moving on to new business. Item 10, authorizations and resolutions. Item 10A is to approve the following handbooks for the 2025-26 school year. And we can see those listed there. Item 10B is to approve the agreement between the Midwest Regional ESC and Kansas City Schools for the summer strength and wellness coach services. Item 10C is to approve the 8th grade trip for Washington D.C. for May 4th through May 7th of 26. Item 10D is to approve the following donations, and we can see those listed there as well. And again, we just say a big thank you to all of those donations. Moving on to item 10E is to approve the quote from X-Tech Partners for 145 Chromebooks. And then item 10F is to approve the temporary appropriations as presented. Item 10G is to approve the following certificate of estimated resources. Item 10H is to approve the following amended appropriations. Item 10I is to approve the agreement between Wood County ESC and Kansas City Schools. Item 10J is to approve the following overnight trip. Kenton, Ohio High Point FFA to Logan, Ohio Hocking Hills, June 25th through the 27th of this year for officer retreat. And a motion to accept.
Hensel.
Thanks, Rodney.
Carmine will second.
Thanks, Doug.
Any discussion?
Any discussion on any of that?
Is the Wood County SC new for us, or were you using it before?
No, fairly new. I'd say within the last 2 to 3 years, we used to have students that would end up actually going to Logan County, but then they did away with that facility, so now they go to Wood County.
So, this Andrew Letty for this, and then this fall, he's gonna be employed by this.
Kansas City Schools,
Okay.
Motion to accept.
Nope, roll call.
Roll call.
Mr. Wingfield?
Yes.
Mr. Carmine?
Yes.
Mr. Hensel?
Yes.
Mrs. Heidinger? Yes. Mr. Ludley?
Yes. Moving on to item 11, personnel items. Item 11A is to approve Kimberly Girding, first grade teacher for a limited 1-year contract for the 2025-26 school year. Item 11B is to approve the written retirement resignation of Mary Wormley, KMS 7th grade teacher, effective June 1st. Mary has been with Kansas City Schools for 26 years, so we thank her for her years of dedicated service. Item 11C is to approve Caitlin Sloan, KES Educational Assistant. Item 11D is to approve Jeannie Kaler as KES Custodian Second Shift. Item 11E is to approve the written resignation of Amanda Cameron as KMS Fall/Winter Cheerleading Coach. And then item 11F is to approve the following people for the 25 summer school staff. Item 11G is to approve supplemental contract employment for the 2025-26 school year. You can see that list of individuals there. Item 11H is to approve Mary Wormley, 7th grade teacher, for a limited one-year contract for the 2025-2026 school year. Item 11I is to approve Shannon Cavanagh as KES Educational Assistant. Item 11J is to approve Rose Pogue, KMS Cafeteria. Item 11K to approve Robin Eibling, Intervention Specialist. Item 11L is to approve the written resignation of Boyd Downey, KCS bus driver, effective June 1st. Item 11M is to approve the written retirement resignation of Charlene Smith, KCS Educational Assistant. Item 11N is to approve Betsy Donges as KES Educational Assistant. Item 11O is to approve Shelby Powell as KES Educational Assistant. And then item 11P is to approve the written resignation of Christian Williams, Intervention Specialist, effective June 1st. Moving on to item 11Q is to approve Sean Heath for a continuing contract beginning in 2025-2026 school year. Item 11R is to approve the written resignation of Jack Morrison, Intervention Specialist, effective June 10th. And then item 11S is to approve the following classified substitutes for the 24-25 and 25-26 school year. Anthony Morris as substitute custodian. Any discussion? Nope. Thanks, Tasha.
Brad, are we good?
Thanks, Brad.
Brad.
A vote?
Mr. Carmine?
Yes.
Mr. Hensel?
Yes.
Mrs. Heidinger? Mr. Ledley?
Yes.
And Mr. Wingfield?
Yes.
All right, that's it. The next regular Board of Education meeting will be held on July 21st, at
28,
28th at
5.
5 p.m.
Yep. Okay. Short and sweet,
That
okay.
was a record.
Got
The
some
previous
things for you
record
to
was
sign.
10 minutes.
When Brad had to go,
That was 9.
I think both of them are not. You didn't last year?
I think the last one was 10. I think 10 was, yeah. Yep, 9 minutes.